Okay, so these are the parts of a eukaryotic cell. This is your cell membrane. The cell membrane is made out of phospholipids and proteins. So you got it's a phospholipid bilayer. So just imagine there's your phospholipids and there's your proteins going all the way around. Phospholipids let things in and out. Proteins receive signals. They help the cells communicate with each other. They stick together. If it has a sugar off of it, it's a glycoprotein. So the cell membrane allows things in and out. The nucleus of a eukaryotic cell is where the DNA is stored. And this is DNA in the form of chromatin. So this is your nucleus. This is your DNA in the form of chromatin. Inside the nucleus is also the nucleolus, which has RNA inside it. So the DNA can unzip and actually make RNA. Okay, just outside the nucleus is always the rough ER. And it is made out of cisternae. So the rough ER is made out of cisternae. And that's where the proteins go inside and they can be folded and transported. It's called rough ER because there's ribosomes. That's what these polka dots are. There's ribosomes attached. So we'll label a ribosome. Okay, the ribosome looks like a hamburger bun. It has a large subunit and a small subunit. It's made out of rRNA, and that's where proteins are made. Okay, just outside the rough ER is the smooth ER. And the smooth ER is made out of cisternae. It is where lipids are made, sugars are broken, blood is detoxed, and calcium is stored. So there's 4 functions to the smooth ER, and it's also made out of cisternae. It's called smooth ER because there's not ribosomes attached. Okay, the Golgi is also made out of cisternae. So all 3 of these things, the rough ER, the smooth ER, and the Golgi, are all made out of cisternae. And the Golgi takes a protein. So here's a protein. It takes a protein and it attaches a sugar to it. So it is actually what makes the protein a glycoprotein. So we say it packages the protein. Okay. The mitochondria has a double membrane, and the mitochondria has cristae inside it. And remember from your notes, the mitochondria has its own DNA, it has its own ribosomes, and it has a phospholipid bilayer inside it called cristae. And this is where, this is the mitochondria, and this is where ATP is made, inside the mitochondria. Okay, if this were a plant cell, it would be square. But let's go ahead and draw a chloroplast anyway. So a chloroplast is inside cells that do photosynthesis. So it's inside plant cells and algae and some bacteria. And the function of the chloroplast is to make sugar. The chloroplast has, the structure has thylakoids, which are phospholipid bilayers, thylakoids, and then the extra stuff out here is stroma. And the chloroplast makes sugar. So the mitochondria makes ATP and the chloroplast makes sugar. Okay, lysosomes are small little circles, and their structure is that they have enzymes inside them to clean out the cell. So they have lysozymes inside them to clean out the cell, and their function is to clean out the cell. Centrioles are made out of microtubules. Centrioles are made out of microtubules, and they make spindle fibers. Centrioles are made out of microtubules, and they make spindle fibers. A vacuole is really big in plant cells, and it's only in some animal cells. Vacuoles store water and nutrients for plant cells. So vacuoles store water and nutrients for plant cells. And that's all.